Hello, everybody. I'm very glad to see you all. Okay, so today we're going to have a journey to places to be open to changes in our physical body, in challenges that we might have in life. So we're going to chant Ganesh mantra. Ganesh mantra is always known to be the opener of paths, so that will help to connect with that energy. And we're going to connect with the chakra connected to all the things that we can improve with changes, because changes always leads to something new, something that we don't know. And well, changes are always leaded to many new things and beginnings. So we're going to do our pranayama exercise, nostril breathing. So for the new ones, my name is Alex Urvina. I've been teaching this class since 2012, and it's a community class that I had in the park close to my house, and then we move it to online. So I'm very glad to have you here, and thank you so much for the one who invited you here. So I integrate different movements, different styles of yoga, and it's not a sequence. All classes are different from each other depending on what is the meaning or the theme of the class, of the practice. And at the end, I will guide you through delicious shavasana. I will play my singing bowl that I got in India. And, um, and yeah, so enjoy the class and remember always to listen to your body. If you feel any discomfort on any pose, please take the time to back up a little bit and just listen to your body. And then you can, of course, unite with the class. So let's find a comfortable seated position. And relax your shoulders. Let's place the hands facing down on top of your thighs. And start breathing through the nose all the time. Unless I ask you to breathe through the mouth, all the class is going to be through the nose. In and out, as deep as possible. Try to be here in the now by listening to your breathing, being unconscious of your breathing. Now let's do a little exercise of breathing before doing the pranayama. So focus on opening your ribs to the sides. And connect with the energy that is close to your belly button. A little higher, actually. Let's try to visualize a yellow light. Relax your shoulders. Expand your ribs to the sides of the inhalation. And contract on the exhalation. Feel the warmth of the air coming out from your nostrils. Focus on making your breathing audible. So it's like closing your throat a little bit. So it's like when you want to focus a mirror and you do that sound, well, try to do that with the mouth closed. If you try to do that breathing through the whole class, the experience will be way different. The muscles elongates more, you get more oxygen to your muscles, to your brain. It definitely helps with flexibility. Keep breathing in and out through your nose, expanding the ribs while I'm talking. Visualize the flow of air coming in from your nose, all the way down to your ribs and lower. Just visualize the flow of energy, flow of prana. We can live without food for a while, we can live without water for a while, but we cannot live without air. Air coming in, energy, prana coming in through your nose, and everything we don't need coming out. On each exhalation, focus on whatever you don't need today. Now, let's bring the hands in prayer in front of your heart. Let's press the thumbs against your chest, fingertips touching. Visualize a beautiful yellow light in between your hands. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to chant Ganesh mantra. So the mantra says OM Gam Ganapataye Namaha. I will chant the mantra. You can repeat, or you can chant it with me. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale completely. Inhale deep and start. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Last one. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And bow to your heart, your own guru. Take your right hand to your heart. Your left hand on top of your right hand. And release your hands down. Now let's do the pranayama exercise, the breathing exercise. We're going to do the alternative nostril breathing today. So let's have the hand like this, like in chaka salutation, the Hawaiian salutation. So we're going to close alternative the nostrils using this. If this is too much, you can use the fingers like this. So, okay, so inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so that is just to check on the two sides. So let's close the right nostril, inhale through the left and exhale. Now close the left, inhale right and exhale. And just note if it's any differences between sides. So let's do the alternative nostril breathing. So we're going to count on 4 and I will guide you. So close the right nostril, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, close both 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale right 1, 2, 3, 4, close both 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, close both 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale right 1, 2, 3, 4, close both 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, close both 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale right 1, 2, 3, 4, close both and take your chin close to your chest, hold as long as you can. And release when you need to breathe. Inhale and exhale. And let's check again. So close your right nostril, inhale left and exhale. Now close the left, inhale right and exhale. And notice if it's any difference from now and before. Good. Let's extend the legs to the front of the mat. Let's flex the feet and massage your legs for a moment. And now your arms. I like to apply some pressure to bring fresh blood to the arms and the leg. And the other one. And now let's stop here on the sternum. Keep your belly in, shoulders back. Good, and now let's massage the scalp. Awesome. Let's take the legs to the back. So let's take a chant pose. Open your knees as wide as possible. Take your toes together and walk your arms to the front. So option one, you release the forehead down if it's possible, or as close as possible to the floor. Option two, just relax your arms down so elbows touching the floor. Option three, you take your arms to the back, hands facing up. Your choice. So if you're going to have even more active arms, then you can also bring your elbow, your wrist on away from the floor by taking your fingers like spiders. On each exhalation, releasing your hips down. When you inhale, expand your ribs to the side and your spine to the front. Exhale, releasing your hips down. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, releasing your hips down. Keep bringing your shoulder blades together. You have your active arms. One more, exhale. And release. And slowly walking your hands close to your knees. Round your back going up, vertebra by vertebra. Let's take the knees together. Sit for a moment on your heels. Take your hands on top of your thighs, belly in, shoulders back, shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhale and exhale. If this is too much for you, then you can go on your knees. If this is too much for your heels and your ankles. Couple more breathings. Be in the moment. Be in the consciousness of your breathing and be open to changes. Slide your hands to the front of the mat, tuck your toes down, hips up, and start walking the legs, taking the heels as low as possible. You can even rotate your hips to go deeper into the move. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. Just enjoy the movement. Stretch your calf muscles, stretch your hamstrings. On each exhalation, you're getting your head deeper in between your arms. Bringing your shoulder blades together. On your next exhalation, both heels down. It doesn't matter if you don't touch the floor, just bring your heels as close as possible to the floor. If you are in deep here, if your heels are touching the floor and you want to go deeper, you can take your toes off the mat, feeling a deeper stretch on your calves. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, take your hands behind your calves, relax the head down, crown of the head pointing down to the ground. And start shifting your weight more to your toes. Attach your chest to your thighs. And now keeping that, start stretching your legs. as much as possible. It will depend on how tight are your hamstrings today. My hamstrings are super tight today, so I'm barely extending my legs. Now relax your arms down and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, rounding your back, going up. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades together. Close your eyes for a moment, hands facing forward. Let's take Tadasana, the mountain pose. So push your big toes down, spread the other toes to the sides, feel the four corners of your feet grounding, belly in, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now let's bring the hands in prayer in front of your heart for a moment. Let's dedicate this class to someone that you know needs extra love today. Maybe somebody that is in this moment passing through a difficult time, a difficult moment. Send them extra love, extra support. Maybe when you finish the class, you can contact, sending a little text or call them, letting them know you support. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, hands up, hands together. Exhale, swan back. So open your arms as a T. Chest goes down, then the head, then the arms. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down to the mat. Walk your feet to the back now. Let's take the knees down. So make sure you have your wrists under your shoulders. And we're going to bring the knees off the mat. Hold. Shoulders away from each other. So you're opening your shoulder blades. Push the heel back a little bit. Engage your legs, engage your core, and release. Inhale, look up. Sit bones up, relax the forehead. We don't want extra wrinkles there. Exhale, release the head down, crown of the head pointing down. Belly bottom away from the floor. And close your spine. Inhale, look up. Center your spine, take your knees off the mat. Again, shins parallel to the ground. Heels pushing back, engage your core, engage your hands down. Keep breathing, the neck is straight, crown of the head is pointing forward. And release your knees down. Inhale, look up, shins up. Sit bones up, relax the forehead. And exhale, round your back. Shoulders away from each other. Inhale, center. Last one, take your shins parallel to the ground. The head is straight, so the crown of the head is pointing forward. Spread your fingers wide. It's like you want to grab the mat. And release your knees down. Inhale, look up. Sit bones up. Relax the forehead. Chin away from the floor. And exhale, round your back as much as possible. And center. Now let's bring the left leg to the side. Left leg to the side. If it's possible, press the edge of the foot down, like outer rotation on the foot. And then from there, just push your hips back, just a little bit. You don't need to go super deep. Inhale forward. You will feel a stretch here in the inner thigh. Exhale, releasing your hips down. On each exhalation, you go a little bit deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, releasing your hips down. Keep pushing the edge of the foot to the side. And last one, inhale, forward. And exhale, releasing the hip. So this time we're going to go as deep as possible. So releasing the hip as close to the heel as possible. Push the edge of the foot down. And release. Let's change sides. So the left knee is on the ground, the right foot is on the side. Push the edge of the foot to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, releasing the hips back. Inhale, center. Exhale, releasing the hips back. Keep pushing the edge of the foot to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, releasing the hips back. Inhale, center. And last one, take the hips all the way down to your heels. Keep pushing the edge of the foot down. Hold for a moment. And center and take the leg to the back. Inhale, the left leg up. Take the right arm up. Push the heel away from you, heel away from the fingers. You're looking down, the spine is straight, one line from the heel through the spine through the fingertips. And release. Now take the foot to the other side and twist deeper. So you're pushing your left heel back. Feel the stretch on the left side of your body. The crown of the head is pointing to the heel. And take it back to center. Inhale. Take your right leg up, left arm up. Heel away from you, heel away from the fingertips. The spine is straight. One line from the heel through the spine, through the fingertips. The pinky finger is pointing down. The crown of the head is pointing forward. And release your left hand down. Take the foot to the side, to the left side. Now rotate your body so your crown of the head is pointing to the heel. You're twisting. You're opening the space in between your ribs on the right side of your body. Keep your leg as straight as possible. Keep your arms as straight as possible. Keep rotating on each exhalation. And take it back to center. Tuck your toes down, hips up or down dog. Inhale here. And exhale, push your hips higher. Roll your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Release your hands down to the ground, walk your feet to the back for plank or modified plank with the knees down. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down. Inhale, let's take baby cobra. So the hips are on the ground, shoulder blades together, shoulders away from the ears, chin up, toes are pushing down. Your hips are on the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, take your hips up for down dog. Exhale, pushing your hips back, heels down to the ground. Inhale. And exhale, go deeper. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, take the foot to the front of the mat. If you need to use your hand to take the foot, go for it. Now the back heel is on the ground. The foot is 45 degrees and inhale, going up. Exhale, releasing your hips down. Try to square your hips to the front of the mat. So you're pushing your right hip back, your left hip forward. Keep breathing, inhale. Push your knee to the right, exhale, go deeper. And let's open to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So both heels are in the same line, or the front heel with the arch of the back foot. You're looking to your right middle finger. Bring your shoulder blades together. Let's take the hands facing up. Push the knee to the side, so to the right side. Keep your shoulder blades together as much as possible. Now keep that, take your hands facing down. You're looking to your right middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extend the front knee. Take your hands together. Exhale, bend the knee, go to warrior two. Inhale, extend the front knee. Hands together. Exhale, warrior two. And one more. Inhale, extend the leg. Hands together. Exhale, warrior two. And we'll bring your hands down to the mat. Take the back knee down. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your foot to the back. Hands down, hips up for down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, take the foot to the front of the mat. Take the back heel down. And inhale, going up. Again, try to square your hips to the front of the mat. So now your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. And open to warrior two. So again, align your heels or the front heel with the arch of the back foot. Open your arms. Now take your hands facing up. Bring your shoulder blades together. Bring your belly in. Keep that. Take your shoulders. Keep your shoulder blades together. Take your hands facing down. You're looking now to your left middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Keep pushing your knee to the left. Inhale. Exhale, walk to warrior two. Inhale, extend the front knee, hands together. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extend the front knee, hands together. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extend the front knee, hands together. And warrior two. And windmill your hands down. Take the back knee down to the ground. Inhale here. And exhale, releasing your hips down. Last, another one, inhale. And exhale. And now we're going to shift the weight to the left foot and taking the right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, full. Now take your hand to the opposite elbow and swing your body side to side, releasing the crown of the head down to the mat. So pointing down. And switch hands. Switch the grip. And releasing your hands down. Roll your back, going up vertebrae by vertebrae. And exhale, shoulders away from the ears, hands facing forward. Tadasana for a moment. Inhale, hands up, hands together. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down to the mat. Now, let's take the feet together. Push your hips back. Inhale, arms up for Utkatasana, the chair pose. So bringing the hips back, like you're sitting. It's not a stool, it's a chair. So go and sit really low. Inhale. Exhale now. Ardha Utkatasana, the chest parallel to the ground. Keep pushing your fingers to the front. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands down. Extend your legs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down to the mat. Walk your feet to the back for plank or modified plank. With the knees down. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, let's take a little higher cobra. Exhale, stay here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, open your knees as wide as possible. Let's take Tadasana, child pose for a moment. Child pose. Keep your hips close to your heels. Spread your fingers wide, shoulder blades together. Let's take the active arms. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale deep. And exhale completely. And bring your knees together, hands to the front. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes down, hips up for down dog. Exhale. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Point your foot to the side. If you want to flip it, go for it. Inhale. And exhale. And release the foot down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Open the hip, point the foot to the side. Try to see your foot from under your right armpit. Inhale. And exhale, release the foot down. Inhale. And exhale, bend your knees. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. On your back, going up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Hands all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Now walk your feet to the back. Let's take the knees down. And we're going to do side plank. So side plank, we're going to have like 2 or 3 options. So the first option is going to be having the hand like this. We're going to do the left side first. So left hand down to the mat, hand facing down, the elbow under the shoulder, and then rotate your hip to the side. So you have your body sideways. Option 1, you take the right foot to the front, and you're going to release the hip like this, taking the hip off the mat as high as possible. Is the option 1. Option 2, the 2 legs together, feet together, taking the hips off the mat as high as possible. You can take your arm up if you want. You can look to the hand. Option 3, you can have your hand under, your wrist under your shoulder, both feet together, hips off the mat and up. You can look to your hand. Your choice. Option 1, 2, or 3. Keep breathing. And release. And let's do the other side. So again, option 1, elbow under your shoulder, hand facing down, extend both legs to the side. Now the left foot is going to be pushing the ground, so hip up. Option 2, with the 2 feet together. You can take the arm up. Option 3, the wrist under your shoulder. You can look to your hand if you want. Keep pushing your hip as high as possible. Keep breathing. And release. Good. Both hands to the front of the mat. Tuck your toes down, hips up for down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And bend your knees, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Round your back, going up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, hands up, hands together. Exhale, hands to prayer, and stay here for a moment, remembering your dedication at the beginning of the class. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, engage your legs. And exhale, press your belly in. Engage your abdominal muscles. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's take the hands to your waist. Bring your weight to your left foot. Take your right leg up. So option 1, the heel against your leg. Option 2, the heel under your knee. Option 3, all the way up. So you're pushing the foot against your thigh. You're pushing the knee to the back. Make yourself taller by pushing your heel down to the ground, shoulder blades together. Inhale, hands up if you want, if you find the stability. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly take your hands to your waist. Inhale, the knee to the front. Exhale, extend the leg forward. Push the hip down. The left hip, the right hip is pushing down. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3 by taking the leg to the back. Keep your hands under your waist for a moment. Bring your shoulder blades together. Try to keep your leg as straight as possible. Keep bringing the heel up, the chest down. And release your hands down to the mat. For spinning split, 1 second. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the foot down. Round your back, going up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale. And exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's do the other side. So bring your hands to your waist. Bring your weight to your right foot. Now, the left foot up. So option 1, heel against your leg. Option 2, heel under your knee. Option 3, the foot all the way up. Again, find the stability with your right foot. Start opening your knee to the back, shoulder blades together, belly in. Find a drishti, something that is not moving in front of you. Focus on that. Just see the color, the texture, the size. Hands up, hands together. You want. Inhale. And exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, the knee to the front. Exhale, extend the leg forward. Now release that hip down. So the left hip pushing down. Square your hips. Keep pushing the heel to the front. Keep your leg as straight as possible. Exhale, warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. You can keep your hands here in front of your heart, or maybe airplane mode, hands facing down. Or if you want to try the Ashtanga style, arms to the front. Keep pushing the heel away from you, the chest going down, parallel to the floor on each exhalation. And then release your hands down for standing split for a moment. Inhale. And exhale, releasing your foot down. Rounding your back going up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale. And exhale, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, hands up, hands together. Exhale, hands on the top of your crown. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands in front of your eyes. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, point your fingers down, hands in front, like a little bit higher of your belly button. And take some time here. Inhale. And exhale again. Visualize that yellow light. Connect with that energy. This is the center for stability, one of the centers for stability. So facing challenges and changes in life, you are going to be fine. Everything is under control. Just face them with the best face and energy that you can have. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, point your fingers down. Take your hands a little lower. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, point your fingers down and all the way down as low as possible. Inhale, all the way up, hands together. Exhale, hands to your sides. So let's go with the right leg to the back of your mat. Open your legs as far as possible, like open your feet as away from each other as possible. Heels away from each other, toes to the center. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chest parallel to the ground. So remember at the beginning of the class when we did that little stretch, and you were feeling the stretch here in the sides and in the inner part of your leg. So feel that again, like pushing the edges of your feet to the sides, pushing your hips to the back, shoulder blades together, chest parallel to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, releasing your chest down. Crown of the head pointing down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And take your hands to your waist. Take your chest parallel to the ground again. Engage your core. And from there, all the way up, keep your arms pushing back, your elbows pushing back, your chest straight. Inhale. Exhale now. Push your hips forward as far as possible. Bring your shoulder blades together. Your thumbs are pointing up on your low back for support. Inhale. Exhale, if it's possible, open your chest, chin up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly going back to center. Inhale here. Exhale again, forward bend again. This time we're going to keep your elbows together, shoulder blades together. Push the edge of the feet to the sides again, feel the stretch. Remember to always listen to your body and just feel the sensation. No pain, just a sensation. And release your hands down. Inhale halfway up. And exhale, full. Now bring your left hand to your right leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, fold. Go deeper, twist deeper. Inhale. Exhale, release that to the center. Inhale here. Exhale, now bring your right hand to your left leg. Inhale, your left arm up. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. And exhale, release both hands to the center. If you have your headstand tripod, go for it. If not, just stay there. Just a couple of breathings. If you're in your tripod, go down. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to your waist. And chest parallel to the ground. Go with your feet together a little bit. Not like together, just a little bit closer. Bend your knees, take your hips to the back for a deep squat. Chest parallel to the ground, so go as deep as possible. Inhale. Exhale, extend your arms forward. Visualize a beautiful ball of energy in between your hands. Inhale. And exhale, push your hands together. Push the ball, make it smaller. And release. Release your hands down. Extend your legs. Round your back, going up vertebra by vertebra. Put your hands to your waist, to your hips. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Feel the stretch from the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, release the head back. Keep your shoulder blades together. And center. And bend the back knee, a little jump to the front of the mat. So open your feet, the mat with distance apart, hands up, hands together, inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. And slowly going down, bending your knees, taking your elbows to the inside part of your knees, or malasana. So if your heels are not touching the floor and you're balancing, you can have like one hand in the middle, the other hand is pushing down the floor for balance. And on each exhalation, try to take those heels as close as possible to the floor. Use your hands for balance and then switch. So you push the other foot, the other knee to the inside. If you have both hands, both heels down to the ground, then try to take your hips as low as possible, your chest as straight as possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, releasing your hips down to the mat. Make sure you have enough space to extend your legs forward, but have a space for the back. Inhale, exhale, flex your feet as much as you can. Spread your toes for some yoga with your toes. Inhale and exhale, bend your knees. Take your hands behind your thighs. Put your feet down. Inhale, chin up. Collarbones up. Exhale, like rendering, like surrender your chest down to your thighs, all the way down. And release the head down. Feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Inhale and exhale. Keep pushing your hands against your thighs. Keep attaching. Condition your body to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Extend your legs slowly to the front. Keep your chest attached to your thighs. So this is going to depend on how are your hamstrings today. Relax the head down. Keep pushing your hands against your legs, maybe against your calves. Keep extending your legs forward. Keep your chest attached to your thighs. And now release that. Extend your legs as much as possible. Relax your chest down. Relax the crown of the head down. Now walk your hips 1, 2 steps back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper, releasing your chest down. Inhale and exhale. And slowly going up vertebrae by vertebrae. And take your legs to the back. So as today we're practicing, we are observing changes, how we deal with changes in the life. We are going to practice the practice for the crow pose. So if you have a pillow around, like something that you can put in front of you, take it, go for it for a moment. I will for you. Okay, so if you have your crow pose practice, go for it. If this is the first time that you practice this, then what we're going to do is just the practice. So we're going to have the feet open like this. The heels could be on the floor or off the floor. It doesn't matter too much. We're going to place the hand open, completely open on the floor, and we're going to push the knees against the elbows or higher if it's possible. And just little jumps to the front. So you have your pillow there, nothing is going to happen. So just little jumps, going on your hands, pivoting your body on your wrist. Let's do it like 10 times. If you have your crow pose, go for it. If you got the 10 times, awesome. If you want to try for once being in balance, then the technique is to open your fingers as wide as possible. It's like you're grabbing the mat. And then you bring your elbows straight, your knees against your arms or a little higher than your elbows. And then you bring your heads closer to you. And just take your heels as high as possible. So you have some distance here. And then you start pushing your knees against your elbows and bringing your weight forward. You take 1 foot off the mat. Keep pushing your knees together. Maybe take both feet off the mat. Keep pushing your knees together. Balance on your arms. And release. So you use your fingertips for balancing. fingertips for balancing, but this is not a pose that you need a lot of strength on your arms. It's just facing the fear of falling. If you can handle that, the pose is just balance. So, well, I hope you find some fun with that. So take the pillow to the side if you took it, and let's take the legs to the front of the mat. And again, let's flex the feet to the body, chest up, collarbones up, inhale, and exhale. Let's take the hands behind your back, fingers pointing to the back, shoulder blades together. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, release your head back. Opening your heart, opening your chest. Inhale. And exhale, release your head down. Keep your shoulder blades together. Keep your belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's take the body to the left side of your mat, to the left edge. Bend your knee. Take the foot to the inside part of your thigh. And you're going to square your shoulders to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Use your hands to maybe push your hands against your calves to go deeper into the pose. Visualize your sit bones pushing back. Inhale, spread the toes. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper and release the head down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale and round your back. And extend the leg to the front, shake the hips. And now let's move the body to the left side, left edge of the mat. Again, let's bend the knee, take the foot as close as possible to your inner side. Flex the right foot. Inhale, collarbones up, chin up. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Push your chest forward. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible and your back as straight as possible. You can use your hands to cope your legs to go deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can round your back. And each exhalation, go deeper. Now walk your sit bones back. This is a little trick to go deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And rounding your back, going up vertebra, vertebra. And exhale, extend the legs to the front. So now again, go to the edge of the mat. So you have a plenty space in the back. Shake your legs, shake your hips. Now bend your knees, take the feet down to the mat. Take your hands parallel to each other, shoulder blades back. Inhale, and rounding your back, going as slow as possible, using the abdominal muscles. Super slow, and release. Extend your legs to the front. Roll your shoulder blades together. So when you roll your shoulder blades together, your arms are going to open. So let them open as much as they want. Inhale. And exhale, stick your tongue outside. Inhale. Stick your tongue outside. Last one, inhale. Stick your tongue outside. Bend your knees. Let's do happy baby pose. Your knees are bent. Bring your hands from the inside to the outside part of the feet. So more or less as we were in the crow pose. Inhale. Exhale, pushing your knees down. Inhale. Exhale, pushing your knees down. The low back is completely flat on the mat. And release that. Maybe roll on your back a little bit to the left and to the right. And release. Release the feet. Extend your legs forward. Now bend your knees and open your legs to the right. Open your arms as a T. And you can look to the left. If you want to go deeper here, you can take the right foot on top of your left leg. And go back to center. Center your feet, center your hips. Inhale. Exhale, releasing your knees to the left this time. Now you look to the right. Try to keep your right hip as low as possible. So you're really using your legs as a counter weight to go deeper in this twist. You want to go deeper and you want to take the left foot on top of the right knee. Go for it. Inhale. And exhale, releasing the feet to the center of the mat. Center your hips. And extend your legs forward and prepare for Shavasana. So release your feet, your toes to the sides. Make sure your low back is relaxed. Make your legs super heavy. Your hips super heavy. Inhale. Exhale, releasing your toes to the side. Inhale, expand your ribs to the side. Exhale, your low back as flat as possible. Now shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears and adjust. Your hands are open, your arms, the position that is comfortable. Your neck is completely straight, releasing to the mat. Relax the face, relax the eyes, relax the tongue. You want to try this, roll your tongue like on your palate, bringing the tongue as behind as possible. Just relax there, inhale, and exhale, and stay there. This is Shavasana. So I will guide you. First, I'm going to read a lecture, and then I will guide you out from Shavasana. So this is a lecture from the book of Melody Beating, Journey to the Heart. Embrace change. You don't have to fear change. What you need to fear, a friend once told me, is things remaining the same. When that happens, life has stopped. Life is an evolution. Your life is constantly, quietly evolving each moment into something new, something different, something that adds gratefully, beautifully, and perfectly to what was. You can trust that process with all its insights, clarity, confusion, and emotions. You can trust that process with peace, joy, laughter, and its side trips. Learn to honor and love the process of continual evolution and transformation. Is how things grow. Is how you grow. It's how life is. Learn to embrace change. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms to the back and your legs to the front. Bend your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big, well-deserved hug. Release your knees to your right or to your left. Your choice. Use your arms and your hands as a pillow, as in fetal pose. Using your upper arm, shift up in a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Press your thumbs against your chest, fingertips touching. Leave a space in between your hands and visualize that beautiful yellow light. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale completely. Inhale deep and let's chant 3 ohms together and Om Shanti for peace. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take your hands in front of your eyes. May I see the truth. Take your hands in front of your mouth. May I speak the truth. Take your left hand in front of your heart, your right hand on top of your belly button. May I feel the truth. From my heart to your heart, together we say, Namaste. Namaste, 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 everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the class. Remember to hydrate yourself after class, and if you're taking protein shakes, go and take your protein shake. Thank you so much. And if somebody invites you about our Herbalife 21-day challenges or 30 days or 15 days, whatever kind of challenges we are doing, go and ask the person who invites you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed day. Namaste.